A tale of ambition, betrayal, love, and sacrifice in the world of real estate empires. Episode 5. The Rise of a Rebel. Bolaji's head throbbed as he sat bound to the chair, the flickering warehouse light casting long shadows around him. His wrists burned from the tight ropes digging into his skin, but the fire in his heart burned hotter. Across from him, Chief Okan sat with a smirk, watching Bolaji with a predator's patience. "You should have known better than to challenge me," Okan said, swirling his glass of whiskey. "You had potential, Bolaji. You could have been one of us, but instead, you chose to fight." Bolaji gritted his teeth. "And I'll keep fighting." Okan chuckled, setting down his glass. "You won't have much fight left once I'm done with you." He turned to his men. "Break him." One of Okan's bodyguards stepped forward, cracking his knuckles. Before Bolaji could react, a fist slammed into his stomach, knocking the air from his lungs. Blow after blow rained down, but Bolaji refused to scream. He wouldn't give them the satisfaction. Blood dripped from his lips as he lifted his head and glared at Okan. "That all you got?" he rasped. Okan's smile faded. "Take him to the pit. Let's see if he still has that fire after a few days without food or water." The guards dragged Bolaji toward the back of the warehouse, where a dark, damp basement awaited. As they threw him inside and slammed the door shut, he whispered to himself, "This isn't the end. This is just the beginning." Tenny paced her apartment, her heart pounding. Bolaji had gone to meet Tade, and now he was missing. She knew Okan had him. She had warned him, begged him not to go, but Bolaji was too stubborn. Tenny grabbed her phone and called Kunle, the lawyer. "He's missing," she said the moment he answered. Kunle cursed under his breath. "I knew this was going to happen. We need to move fast." Tenny hesitated. "There's something else. The USB drive, Okan has it now." Silence. Then Kunle sighed. "That was our best shot at taking him down." Tenny clenched her jaw. "Then we find another way. We're not letting Okan win." Kunle was quiet for a moment before he said, "I know someone who can help us, but it's risky." Tenny took a deep breath. "At this point, I don't care. Let's do it." 3 days passed. Bolaji lay on the cold basement floor, weak, his body battered. But his mind was sharper than ever. Okan thought he could break him. He was wrong. Bolaji had spent those 3 days observing, listening, learning. He had mapped out the footsteps of the guards, the routine of their patrols, the number of seconds it took for the metal door to swing open. He wasn't just waiting, he was planning. On the 4th night, when the guard brought him his only meal, a bottle of water, Bolaji made his move. As the guard bent down, Bolaji lunged, smashing his head against the guard's nose. The man stumbled back, dazed. Bolaji kicked his legs out from under him, then grabbed the guard's fallen pistol, one shot. The warehouse echoed with the sound of a silenced bullet. Bolaji stood over the guard's motionless body, his hands shaking. He had one chance to escape. He wasn't going to waste it. Bolaji slipped out of the basement and into the main warehouse. The air smelled of oil and sweat. He moved quickly, grabbing a knife from a nearby table and pocketing extra ammunition. As he crept toward the exit, voices echoed from the front. "Okan is meeting with his buyers tonight," one guard said. "He's selling off the last of Bolaji's stolen properties." Bolaji's hands clenched into fists. This wasn't just about survival anymore. It was about revenge. It was about taking back what was his. Bolaji didn't just need to escape. He needed to end Okan. And for that, he needed an army. Will Bolaji successfully escape? Who is Tenny's mysterious ally? And will Okan finally meet his downfall? Stay tuned for Episode 6, The Battle for the Throne.